Hello, this is Angela here from Soul Tarot, and welcome to your weekly energy reading for the 2nd to the 8th of December 2019. I can't believe we are in December, but I guess it does come after November. Thank you to everyone who subscribes to Soul Tarot on YouTube. Now, every week on Soul Tarot with Angela on Facebook, people select one of these 3 cards. And this video is a reading on each one of those cards. I also do a collective energy update as well as some astrology highlights that you may want to know about. So I'm very excited to talk about this week because I already feel some of this energy is permeating and the week hasn't even started. I'm really sort of relating to a lot of the themes. But before I go into it, what I wanted to talk about is on the 2nd of December, so the first day of the week, we have Jupiter entering Capricorn. Now, Jupiter is the planet of expansion, and Capricorn is all about structure. It's all about, putting together plans, stability, groundedness. It's very much a strong, traditional, mature-minded sign. So after 13 months in Sagittarius, Jupiter is going to say goodbye and move into Capricorn. So I feel it's not going to be as spontaneous and carefree as Sagittarius was, but it's got some really huge gifts. And I feel that Jupiter's going to really expand that into 2020 because, it's going to be in there till mid-December 2020. So if you think about your money, better budgeting, longer term success, what are your goals? This is actually, and I really feel this already, this Jupiter, because I'm already starting to think, what am I going to do next year with my business? What do I want my goals to be? And I can't wait to have time off so I can get going on that. I'm all excited. So it's then committing to that because, Capricorn's very much about long-term commitment. And really, if you take advantage of these gifts over the next 12 months, you're going to thank yourself in years to come because obviously every, 12 years, Jupiter goes into Capricorn again because Jupiter is normally in a sign for, around 13 months or so. So it's really a period of mastery. So don't expect the shortcuts, not too many of them anyway, because, that's not what it's about. It's kind of for the long haul. It's all about long-term growth and success. So yeah, look at some issues maybe about how you view success, if you have any blocks in that area, or anything about money as well. This might be a really good time to think, okay, well, what could be blocking me to take more advantage of this particular transit? Okay, straight into the cards. Thank you for listening to that. Card 1, if you picked this one, and thank you so much for all the people who picked a card on Soul Tarot with Angela on Facebook. So 2 of Michael, and these are the beautiful Archangel Power Tarot cards. I love them. I recently only purchased it. So 2 of Michael, this is representing swords in traditional tarot. This is showing that you've got a bit of a struggle going on right now about making a decision. So there could be some overthinking or overanalyzing, or you could be trying to avoid it, thinking, oh, it'll just go away if I just kind of put it out of my mind. Could be spinning wheels, suppressing your emotions, a variety of things not happening because it's showing that you're not quite listening to your inner wisdom. Could be in conflict in your mind and your heart, so it's causing a little bit of underlying stress. So, it could be that you're wanting to speak your truth to someone, or you're confused about someone, or you don't know what to do about that someone or something. But it's saying that a solution is possible, but it could mean that there's some compromise. So it's not saying that you have to compromise necessarily, but you could have to maybe compromise in how you deal with it. Maybe you need to be more fun and have a little bit more of a light-hearted attitude about something instead of making it feel so heavy. So it could be a mindset thing. Find a middle ground, because even a temporary fix is going to get things moving again. But the main thing is, make that decision. 5 of Raphael, beautiful card here. So this is, Raphael is about cups. So you see the beautiful Raphael just behind this lady, and she's looking back. So there could be some feeling of loss from the past. So things may not have turned out the way that you would have liked. And it's just urging you to not to look back with regret, because there's something better waiting there for you, and that's why Raphael is here. It's all happened for a reason. The universe hasn't forgotten you. So, it's saying embrace change. Life's all about change. It's all about dealing with different situations. So there's a different direction coming for you with long-term happiness in mind. So even though it may not feel like it right now, there is a silver lining coming for this situation, and something magical is going to be up ahead. So I feel it's really important to mourn your loss, face your loss. Don't sort of look back. You can keep looking back, but then you have to look at the lessons and then let it go, and then allow for the light to come in for new situations, because I feel once you can do that, you'll be able to move forward. It's okay to feel the loss, but it's also important to, if you can, let it go. So this could be, to do with this decision here that you've made. You've had to compromise something, which means that, there's some kind of a loss and regret going on here. So in this last card here, Ace of Michael, this is again a swords card. I love, that he's sort of sitting right on top of the cliff there, about to fly off. This indicates that you're coming up with a wonderful new idea. So I feel, again, this is about mental insights, because swords is usually about mental activity. So there's something that has eluded you in the past. You're going to see a situation in a different way, new light. So it seems a lot clearer to be able to move ahead and make a decision, because we're stuck over here. So the new thoughts have given rise to do things in an entirely different way. So also details are very important, so don't ignore those. If there's a plan of action that you want to implement as a result of this idea, keep an eye on the details as well as the broader goal. Even if that things feel a little bumpy with that new start or that new idea or that new inspiration that you've had, don't allow that to deter you from moving forward. This is also a really good time to speak your truth to others, and don't allow any misunderstandings to fester, because otherwise it's going to block your throat chakra. The energy is just going to kind of feel a bit not free around you. So if this is about communication, and I feel for some of you it could be, then it's time to speak up, especially after we've had this Mercury retrograde finish. It's really, really good time to be honest with someone, and they'll be much more receptive, because the energies are good for that. So if there's something close to your heart, you can talk to that special someone now. So putting it all together, as I said, mentioned here, there is some feeling here that you're a bit stuck. There's that feeling of, you're banging your head. You've got the two horns there, the horses, and they're sort of banging against each other, because nothing's moving, because there's just confusion, there's over-analysis. But in the background here, all you need to do is to move forward by making a decision. So there's sun here at the back, and I feel that whatever that might mean, even if it does feel like there is regret about that, or that things didn't work out because you've had to make this compromise, I feel that you will be able to move forward, because you'll have another great idea that comes out of all of this. So don't be deterred by this indecision, because I feel that it's all happening for a reason, and it's going to present you, when you let it go and you make a decision, with a great new idea. So I hope that it's been a wonderful reading for you. I've loved doing it, and please like, share, comment and subscribe. And if this resonates with you, please reach out to me and book a reading. I have some availability this week, so I look forward to reading for you again next week. Bye for now.